Cell Cycle, Chapter 9, pages 186 to 202. We will have about 4 videos. The first one will be on the roles of cell divisions. The second will be on the DNA, how it is replicated and distributed. The third will be on the cell cycle, which includes the mitotic phase and the interphase. And the last one will be on how cells cycle is regulated. Cell division is part of a cell cycle. What is a cell cycle? It is the life of the cell from its formation to its own division. Cell division is unique to living organisms. This actually distinguishes living things from non-living things. So living things or living organisms can produce more of its own. So they can procreate. And this is very unique. Very, very unique. When I say it makes its own kind, I'm saying that if there is a rose plant, it produces rose plant. If there is earthworm, it produces earthworm. Humans produces humans, monkeys produces monkeys. So that is what is called as making their own kind, and this is very, very unique. Now, new cells always come from pre-existing cells. So during cell divisions, a new cell is always formed from pre-existing cells. So this is part of the one of the cell theory, and it also, if we apply to a broader context, this also explains the evolution, especially the term we commonly use, that is the common ancestry. So common ancestry is nothing but that the idea that all living things have a common ancestor. And our common ancestor is a cell which formed about 3.9 billion years ago. And so all living things are connected because we all came from that one cell which formed during the evolution of the earth, which is 3.9 billion years ago. Now, cell division has different roles, and in a unicellular organism, this is this is a way of reproduction, especially asexual reproduction. So when a unicellular organism undergoes cell division, it forms 2 daughter cells, and each cell is a new organism. Now, in multicellular organisms, like all the others we know, which is trees, humans, animals, fungi, they're all multicellular eukaryotic organisms. This has the cell division is for growth, maintenance, and repair of cells and tissues. So, asexual reproduction in unicellular organisms, this is an example of amoeba. So, when a cell divides, 2 new individual organisms are formed. Now, growth, this is, again, these 2 are multicellular organisms. Growth, again, let's take an example of humans. So a human, like every sexually reproducing organisms, starts from a zygote. It's a one single cell. This one undergoes millions of cell divisions, millions and billions actually, billions of cell divisions. So this zygote undergoes millions of cell divisions, and these are controlled. All these cell divisions are controlled to form a very complex multicellular human which has trillions of cells. So in a sense, the cells in our body are literally ancestor of all cells, the zygote. So if you think about this, the zygote is the ancestor for all the cells in our body. So that happens, that is the growth part of it. And you see an example right here where the zygote is dividing into two, that's its first cell division, but this undergoes a billions and billions of cell divisions. Now the second part is tissue repair. Once the humans are formed and fully grown, we do need cell divisions so that we can repair and regenerate tissues. We can repair and regenerate tissues. Sometimes something to do increase in size, or sometimes to heal, or if a tissue is damaged, replacing those things. Here is an example of bone marrow cells which are giving rise to new blood cells.